A little bit of gameplay footage from the game Defiance. This is the map Freightyard. We're going to play Capture and Hold, which is a 16 versus 16 game mode. They do have a game mode called Shadow Wars, which is basically the same thing, except for it's 50 versus 50. A little bit more hectic. You can see right here, there's actually supposed to be a lot of vehicles spawned in front of that building we just spawned in. However, it didn't really work out this time. It's the beta. There's going to be a little bit of lag issues, a little bit of glitches here and there. That's why we're having it, so they can go ahead and fix those before game release. So look forward to that. You're going to want to run a long-range weapon and at least one short-range weapon, because there will be people that get in your face, and there's going to be people that are going to try to snipe you. Capture and Hold is a game mode where you're going to have 3 objectives, A, B, and C, and you're going to want to capture those and stop the enemy from taking them back. There are 16 people on the enemy team, so that means there's going to be 16 different ways that people are going to try to kill you. This guy right here is going to nuke me, it looks like, so I'm going to go ahead and take off in this direction. Looks like his buddy's coming up right behind us. I need to get out of there. Alright, if you haven't seen the overcharge ability, that's why my arm is on fire. I actually have it upgraded all the way in this video. Basically, I deal a lot more damage, and it does an instant reload. It's very powerful. I highly suggest it for multiplayer. Decoy has a little bit of use, but not quite as much. Decoy, it sends out an exact replica of you. It might fool someone for a second or two, and it might allow you to get the kill, but ooh, that right there is a sawed-off shotgun. It's probably one of the most powerful shotgun styles in the game. I have right there one that does almost 2,000 damage per bullet, and it shoots 2 at a time, so it does almost 4,000 damage. And actually, you'll see the vehicles right here. I'm gonna hop on one. Alright, so you're going to want to definitely try to push into their other objective over there if they control B, because it's really easy to lock B down once you have it. So I'm going to try to go over here and take it from them. That way it kind of eases them off of B a little bit, and we can spawn behind them if we need to. You can spawn on any objective that you hold, but you have to hold it outright. You cannot have partially held. It has to be completely in your control. Which is actually a really good thing, because you can slightly take it away from them by yourself, and that means they'll be able to stop spawning on you. When going near an objective to capture it, be careful. There is a lot of times people hiding in the corners with invisibility and a shotgun. So you definitely don't want to roll in there by yourself like I just did. Luckily I have a teammate here that'll hopefully capture it the rest of the way. Yeah, he's got blur ability. That's actually impressive. Blur isn't as useful unless you're doing pretty much nothing but close range fighting, which is good. This is the shotgun I was talking about. But in my opinion, overcharge and invisibility for multiplayer, for PvP, is definitely the way to go. I just spawned on A here, that way I didn't have to spawn all the way at the start point. I'm a little bit closer. You don't actually spawn on the objective, but you spawn close to the objective, which is good because you're not going to be spawn trapped as easily, because they're not going to want to get away from those objectives.
Where were you, Utah?
Let's see if I can get the drop on. Yep, I got that guy. I don't suggest LMGs for this. They are extremely powerful and very good weapons for PvE, which is player versus environment. However, you need to be extremely accurate on this if you want to get the kill. It takes quite a few shots to take someone down unless you have an extremely overpowered weapon, which, let's be honest, we all want to have anyways. So definitely play your own play style. I'm just giving you a little bit of my opinions on what's going to work best. This right here is a catwalk that goes between A and B, which is extremely good to lock down. You definitely don't want your enemies to have control over that. But they're trying to take B. That's the shotgun right there. See, one shot kill pretty much. But because it doesn't shoot pellets, it only shoots slugs. You got to make sure you're dead on, or you're gonna have to reload. It's about a 2-second. Ooh, I just got punched. It's about a 2-second reload. So if you miss, you know, you gotta get some cover or switch to your other gun. Not pretty. That right there is the Cerberus. I'm not gonna spawn in there, but the Cerberus has 3 portions. They have the driver. It's a truck, by the way. Sorry about that. You have a driver. You have one guy in the turret that's going to have a 360-degree view of the map, basically being able to shoot around a Gatling gun. And then you have the passenger who is able to control a rocket launcher of sorts that only aims towards the front end of the vehicle. They can't turn around. So if it's just 2 of you, you're definitely... I've never seen this weapon before. Back up. Oh, that dude just took down my entire shield. Not good. I usually do a little bit better than I'm doing right now, guys. Sorry about that, but that's not what this gameplay is actually about. This gameplay is purely to show you a little bit of what goes on in PvP.
I'm bleeding all over the place.
I've noticed there's not too many PvP videos up right now, which I don't understand why. Most of them are PvE, which is perfectly fine. It's going to be the main basis for leveling up in the game. I thoroughly enjoy it.
You're losing, Utah.
When playing in PvP, I have noticed that you will get fragments for winning. I believe it's 2 for winning and 1 for losing, even though I actually have gotten 2 for losing once. And if you get 8 fragments, that equals 1 key, and then you can use those keys in multiplayer. Sorry about that. Not multiplayer. You can use those keys at a vendor in order to purchase a lockbox, and those lockboxes provide you with really good weapons, sometimes really good shields, and a few grenade mods. I've never actually received a good grenade mod from there. That actually really hurt. Like I said, you know, I don't have a very good close range weapon, so I use my mid range to long range weapon. It didn't work out for me. And this, if you hold down the back button, you can check the score here, which I'm not positive. I am negative right now, so, and I'm not able to get on this vehicle, so I might be lagging out. Yeah, pretty sure I just lagged out. Yep. Which is going to happen in the beta, so don't expect that in full game, but I hope you enjoyed the gameplay footage, and I will see you guys online.